Hey you guys, it's me, it's Nita, and I'm back for another movie review. The movie that we're reviewing today is Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Sorry for the podcast edition of this. I lost my brother to a heart attack on Friday, and I cannot manage to get myself on camera right now. So just starting out, this movie is now released on the Netflix platform. Came out December 18th. It is directed by George C. Wolfe. He is a theatrical playwright, but he has done some movies such as The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks and Lackawanna Blues. This movie is the last performance of the late great Chadwick Boseman. As you know, Chadwick Boseman passed away August 28th of this year, 2020, to colon cancer. It's also starring Viola Davis, and you know she's just a powerhouse in her own right. We have Coleman Domingo, Glenn Thurman, Taylor Page, and a host of other people. The synopsis reads, Chicago, 1927, a recording session. Tensions rise between Ma Rainey and her ambitious horn player, and white management is determined to control the uncontrollable mother of blues, based off the Pulitzer Prize winner August Wilson's play. Um, if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is a different format. I do have other videos where I am indeed on camera. But if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, what are you doing? Please subscribe, like, share, and comment on the video. I watch videos and movies and TV shows so you don't have to. I like to give my review, just my thoughts and opinions over the movies, and recommend whether or not you know or go to see them, or seeing them in movies or stream them on the platforms. So in the age of 2020, we have to make those disclaimers. So let's start off with the good. I'll start off with the good, and then I'll end off with the bad, and I'll rate it. The good was that this is a stacked cast. This is a master class in acting. You know when you kind of watch a movie and you know that these people are acting? That's not what you get in here. What you get in here is one of those type things where you wish you were a fly on the wall. You were a fly on the wall watching these performances. They were so normal. They had the range. They did everything that they were supposed to do. I mean, it did it for me. Like, I mean, they was just so natural. Like, everything was just so natural. Like, you know, you can only get that from a cast of this caliber. Chadwick Boseman, his character was so complex, complicated, nuanced. A lot of times in the movie, I don't want to get into any spoilers. This is a spoiler-free review. But I want to just be able to express to you the type of range. When we first start out with these characters, they do a lot of unlikable things. They do some things that are kind of unlikable. But as the movie progresses and it moves on and stuff like that, we get these monologues. Because remember, I told you this is a play that was adapted for a theatrical run. So, you know, in plays is very dialogue heavy. They carried it very, very well. Chadwick left it on the floor. When I say he left it on the floor, he left it on the floor. Oh my God, just a powerhouse of a performance. Fun fact, Viola Davis actually gained 30 pounds to play the role. I think she also had a fat suit, but I'm not quite sure. She might have. But yeah, she gained 30 pounds for the role. Coleman Domingo is so underrated. Glenn Turman from A Different World, y'all remember him? He he actually got an award for Best Supporting Actor in this particular movie. Chadwick Boseman won Best Actor. Entertainment Weekly actually writes, Davis and Boseman turns Ma Rainey into an acting masterclass. Oh my god, y'all! When I tell you the monologues and stuff, the movie was so profound in a way that it felt so super contained. However, the monologues of how things kind of clashed into this climactic ending, it just explored deeper themes, different things of symbolism, how Black people's oppression throughout history and how it affected us and how it deeply traumatized us. And it was so it was just so complicated. Okay, so with Viola Davis's character, she actually, as you know, she was bisexual and she has a lover there that's played by Taylor Page. There's some things that happen, and that's kind of happening in the background. And Ma Rainey, she really doesn't know what all is going on, but there's some rumors, some things going on. People are hearing things. Chadwick Boseman's character, Levy, he is the horn player, and he is one of those type of guys who kind of want to buck the system. Back in 1927, those weren't good times. Not for Black people anyway. We were just trying to get a life, just trying to trying to not be oppressed. However, we really were. Um, she knew her worth as the mother of the blues. She didn't take no crap from nobody. She definitely knew that this whole recording session and all of this, however the relationship works between white management, these music executives and things like that, she knew her worth. And so she knew it was a transactional relationship. And she basically made her demands. And she um definitely could be called what you would think this current version of Monique, making her demands and wanting to be compensated because she deserves that. And I think that especially in those times where sexism was rampant and racism was rampant, it was very important. And her monologues too definitely explored the different things and why she ran her business the way she did and why she was so hard. And I really, really enjoyed that. And it gave so many different layers and and just things that Black women had to, suffer and endure during that time. Um, there's this, I don't want to get into anything, but there is a lot of symbolism in the film. um, Levy's character, Chadwick Boseman, he keeps trying to open this door and open this door and open this door. And it's almost like the glass ceiling type thing. And when he actually opened the door, you have to see exactly what happened. You got to watch it. But it symbolizes a lot of different things. Like I said, the glass ceiling. And, you know, I thought that was really important how they put that in there and stuff like that. But, oh my God, you guys, check out the trailer. Yeah, check out the trailer and check it out. Going to the cons of the film. I don't think. Okay, so Chadwick Boseman's performance overshined everybody. So, although if you're going into this thinking it's about Ma Rainey's because she's the title character, you will find that Chadwick Boseman's performance overshadowed hers. They were doing the same thing, but he had more camera time. There was more nuance to his story. We knew a part of her story, but there were different layers with his story. And I thought it was an excellent movie. Also, it kind of at times felt like a play. It kind of only had 2 sets, I believe. It might have had some outside scenes, and then there were a couple of scenes inside the recording studio. Felt like a play similar to Fences, and actually, Viola Davis won her Oscar for her performance in Fences, which was also a play written by August Wilson. So, also too, there is some lip syncing in the musical scenes that Viola Davis is doing, and I kind of clocked it. But it doesn't take from the film or anything. She does a really, really good job. She is a professional, and she knows exactly what she's doing. So those are my thoughts. I want to give Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really want to give it 5 stars, but there were a lot of cringy. It just made me feel icky just hearing some of the things that Levy was saying in his monologues, and it was cringy for me. So I shy to give it a 5, but I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I highly recommend that you check it out. There is some sexuality in it, but there's no nudity. There is a bit of violence in it, but it's not grotesque. And yeah, it is. It's excellent. It's like one of the movies you always just gotta see once. I don't see myself rewatching. Don't have rewatchable value for me. Just because of the way it made me feel. But when you talk about just who they are and what they did and what they brought to they left it on the floor. They left it on the floor. It was fantastic. So anyway, as far as a movie critic goes, I would highly recommend that you watch Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. That is now streaming on the Netflix platform. And starting off my diva recommendations, HBO Films presents Bessie. It's another Mother of Blues biopic starring Queen Latifah and Monique and directed by Dee Reeves. Next up is Lady Sings the Blues. Came out in 1972, starring the incomparable Diana Ross and Billy Dee Williams. And next up is 2 of Viola Davis's most critically acclaimed films, Fences, written and directed by Denzel Washington, and The Help, 2011, critically acclaimed, directed by Tate Taylor. And also too, we have Chadwick Boseman's most popular roles he's famous for, The Five Bloods, Black Panther, and Get On Up. They're all excellent films. Check them out. Rest in peace, King. Thanks for watching, especially if you made it to the end of the video.